Hey there, fellow marketers. Professor Wolters here, and today we're here at the Plaza in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And today we're going to talk about the differences between push supply chains and pull supply chains, because there are some differences that you should know. Because when you're developing a supply chain, you kind of have to have an idea of when am I going to be sending the product to the next level of the supply chain? Like, when does it go to the retailers? When do I have my tires come into the factory? These kind of things. And a lot of it will depend on information, okay? Now, I'm going to start talking about what's called a pull supply chain. In a pull supply chain, orders are based on sales data. So instead of us guessing when to send stuff, it really is like when they check the barcodes and stuff like that, we track all this and then it shows that, oh, there's only 10 Snickers bars left, so we need to send more to the store because they're running low. And so in that sense, it really is nice for inventory management because you're basically doing that just-in-time inventory. It's coming in when we need it, okay? And so therefore, the orders are based on store-level demand. We can really track store by store. So if you're comparing a store that's on a campus versus a store that's in a suburb, you're going to see that, hey, there's going to be different products that are bought at different times of the day. And so by tracking that, we can see that, oh, we need to restock our liquor on Thursday afternoon for when the students get out, of class to go pick up stuff at the store. Whereas we need to make sure we have it ready Friday night for the suburbs, because that's when people are coming home from work and they're grabbing a bottle of wine to have a nice meal, a nice wine dinner with their wife or spouse or husband or whoever, or their friends. And so you track that and you really do get to see this is exactly when we need to be there, okay? The thing is, this pull supply chain really gives us a more accurate idea of what our inventory really is, because we do track everything. So if we have, we know that we had 20 Snickers bars and we're tracking it shows 10 that have sold, we know that. We know there's 10 left. And so we have that. So you're going to have a lot more inventory management here. You're going to have a lot more information going around and you're going to have to track a lot more stuff. Therefore, this means that the pull supply chain is a lot more expensive because you have to have the technology to do it. Also, you have to have the technology know-how, how to run the inventory management and stuff like that. And the thing is, you do this because sometimes you're not sure what the forecast is. I don't know how much this product's going to sell. I don't know if it's going to be a popular product. So it might be better to see how sales go. And if it turns out sales are going well, we can just send more there. If it sees they're not selling, hey, we know not to order anymore. So in that respect, when you don't know what the forecast is, you're not sure what the future is, that pull supply chain is a much better idea, though it is a more expensive idea. Now, on the other side, you have what's called a push supply chain. And the push supply chain, what you're doing here is basically firms allocate their inventory based on forecasts. So it's really important that we've tracked our data for the last few years, maybe, to see what's our sales usually like. So you might see us, what were our sales last week, the week before that. And so we can forecast, if we've sold 20 Snickers every week, most likely next week we're going to sell 20 Snickers. So go ahead and send us 20 Snickers bars, okay? But the thing is, you really want to have those forecasts because you might have jumps and you might have dips. Think about it. If you're looking at, Halloween sales, people buy a lot of Snickers bars to give away at Halloween, we might see that, it's the 3 weeks before Halloween. We know we usually have a big spike in sales. Hey, we're going to push more Snickers bars and more candies bars onto the stores during that time period. That's why when you go to any grocery store or any big store like Walmart, in October, they have extra candy because of Halloween, because they saw the forecast. Hey, we sold more. We don't need to worry about it. Just send us more Snickers, okay? And the thing is, this kind of supply chain stuff, this push supply chain, is a lot simpler to do and a lot simpler to run. I mean, you could do it on Excel, just looking at your numbers year after year. I mean, I do this for my Wolters World travel channel. I look and see what months are busier. I see more people watch travel videos in March, April, May, June, July than they do August, September, October, November, December, January, February combined. And it's unbelievable, the difference. So I'm going to adjust the number of videos I put out at that time because I can look at the forecast. It's a very simple thing with this push supply chain. And the thing is, this push supply chain is really good for products that have a steady flow, like things that don't ebb and flow. So you're going to have like milk, eggs, bread. It doesn't matter how good the economy is, how bad the economy is, what time of year it is. People are still buying bread, milk, eggs, toilet paper. Hey, you still got to go no matter what's happening. And so they know they're always going to have that delivery in because they know that these things sell consistently. So we don't really need to spend a lot of money on the really complicated supply chain technology kind of stuff. Okay. So I hope this gives you a nice little overview what the difference between a pull supply chain, remember we're supplying it when it's demanded, versus the push supply chain where we just use forecasts to kind of guess how many we should have there the next, for the next shipment kind of stuff. Anyway, if you want to learn more about marketing, hit that subscribe button. We put out lots and lots and lots and lots of marketing videos, all kinds of fun stuff from all over the world and sometimes in the classroom. But I do appreciate all your likes and subscriptions, and have a great day. And do come to Santa Fe. It is a fantastic place, and you'll eat lots of green chili sauce. It's really good, except in the morning after. Bye from Santa Fe.